At that point, I found out that there was indeed a competition, and my classmates held me to my promise. I rehearsed in our kitchen for weeks preceding the competition, getting tips on gesticulating while singing, moving around the stage to engage all parts of the audience, and choosing the appropriate key to suit my voice. On Carnival Friday, several A-level students from Presentation College, our brother school on Carib Street, came down to the school with guitars. The word went out that there were presentation students on the compound, and the excitement and volume within the walls went up a notch. That was before we actually saw the guys. They rounded the corner, coming into full view of the classrooms. The reading on the macometer skyrocketed as all the girls rushed the windows and doors, drooling and giggling over the walking testosterone in the courtyard. While the rest of my classmates outfitted themselves in makeshift costumes and made hurried adjustments to their placards, I practiced my calypso with one of the guitarists and my 3 backup singers in the key that I had practiced at home. We had pulled slots for the order of performance, and I had gotten a spot in the middle of the lineup. I was comfortable with the placement since it allowed me to hear some of the higher forms' renditions before it was my turn to be on stage. As they performed, I stood on the sidelines critiquing their presentations, not singing into the mic, standing on one spot, not making eye contact, not on key with the guitar. As the other forms finished performances, I grew in confidence. One major mistake was that the guitarist was not giving a musical introduction before the calypsonian started to sing. He was leaving the singer to begin on her own, then playing catch-up to join her in the middle of the first line. I had rehearsed this exact element with my guitarist several times, since I had learned from choir practice that this was critical for the success of a song. It also ensured that the singer started on the key with the accompaniment. We arrived on stage, and my guitarist stood squarely in front of the mic assigned to him. My backup singers moved to stand in front of their single mic, the middle singer directly in front of the mic, flanked by the other 2. I was given a mic with a long cord attached. Daddy had warned me that I should know where the mic's cable was at all times as I moved across the stage, avoiding being tangled in the cord, thereby creating a distraction for myself. My guitarist confidently began the musical introduction, and my backup singers in unison began their side-to-side step as they began, pam pa ba dam, into the mic. The school students began to twist her in suppressed excitement, sensing that something extraordinary was about to unfold. At my cue, I stepped forward and on key, I sang, I begging Dr. Williams to pass a law. We don't want no lime in here anymore. I begging Dr. Williams, yes, I begging hard. We don't want no lime in Trinidad. The young girls and them, they can't walk in peace with all them hooligans in the street. So doctor, again, I am begging you. The young girls and them must walk the road to Anderson. The song was in the chalk dust sugar aloe genre, a slow, lyrical, funny commentary where every verse had a punchline that sent the audience into laughter. The chorus affirmed the argument put forward in the verse. I scooted across the stage to stand below the raised platform on which the judges sat, and looking at them straight in the eyes, I went into the chorus, holding eye contact with them, my backup singers stepping forward to the mic as we had rehearsed. Hold them, police, hold them like you're mad. We don't want no linemen in Tobago or Trinidad. There are many young The crowd went wild. As the song continued and I belted out the other two verses, the entire student body began to sing the chorus along with the backup singers. At the end of the song, as I repeated the chorus, even the judges were singing. The school erupted into deafening screams, and at that point, I knew that Form 1P was not plain anymore. We were downright phenomenal.